Let's get fired up. Let's get fired up. Let's get fired up. Let's get fired up. Free. Let's get fired up. Freedom.
So I can put this in the academy. Okay, guys. All right, if it cuts off, we'll try again. Anyway, so we're here. Let's get started. All right, so Alianda said, hey, D, hi. Christopher, Constance says, Christopher, I'm going to need you to send me a check upon receiving your first hire. He's already done that. I think he's one of the people that have made placements. I know I shouldn't be on YouTube anymore at all. I thought I cut myself out of YouTube. If I'm still streaming from YouTube, that's weird. It wouldn't work. Deshaun said, hey, Lyric. Okay, I was kind of trying to wait everybody to get on. We got so many people. We got Cherie, we got Tanisha, Trudy, Shanta, Ramona, Pamela, Oberosa, that's Obi. We got Martia, Margaret, Lorraine, Linda, Constance, Alianda. That's in the Caribbean, I think, if I remember correctly. Lorraine said, God bless you. She's got her attire on tonight that's going to help her blend it with the bongos and everything like that. So I thought that was really cool. Hey, Felicia, how you doing? All right, so we've got so much to go over tonight. Really quickly, if you have questions, because this really is your Q&A call, please put it in the Q&A box. I know Tia Bush had some questions about her contract she's sending out. She wanted to know something about pricing. I'm going to do maybe 15 minutes of questions towards the end. I'm going to start off with all the certificates right now. I want to give you guys the numbers. We'll talk about the prizes. We'll talk about you receiving. Look at this. We'll talk about you receiving everything. And we'll just talk about where everybody is ranking. Now, before I go into the certificates, let me just say this right now. Next time we do the 30-day challenge, we are definitely going to be modifying it a little bit from a team captain perspective. We will also be modifying it from a points perspective. We will also be modifying it based on, hey Giselle, based on your income. Because if you are over a certain amount and if you're just getting started, it's going to be two totally different set of numbers that I'm noticing. So I'm looking at the numbers and I'm like, okay, I can see where some things can change. We can kind of update some things, and so that's fine. I'm excited about that. And let me just make sure really quickly. Okay, that's on. I just want to make sure Lyric's up on some high. There's Lyric for everybody on YouTube. On Facebook, so you can see her too. All right, so unmute the phone so we can all celebrate. Unmute the phone. Oh yes, you already know. I'm gonna unmute the phones. I'm gonna unmute all the lines. I had Lyric download some music for me, and see if she sent it to me. I got the pricing back also for the virtual assistant. I was trying to wait for more people to get on the line because this is gonna be freaking awesome. Let me just see. Lyric, you said you sent me an email. I don't know where you sent that email to. D.Williams. Oh, I see it. All right, Lyric is so amazing. So Lyric is working for me this summer as well. So this is her summer job. She opted out of going, hey, Bill, I'm so glad you're here. She opted out hanging out with her dad this summer and decided she's going to work for me, which I thought was really awesome because that's tax breaks for me. Oh, Dawn's in. So yeah, everybody's popping in. All right, so I'm getting my music going here.
Let's do this. I got the bongos from the backup music. Yeah, backup.
I think she is outdoing you this summer. She probably is. That's what she's supposed to be for. All right, we got some music. Y'all hear this music? I don't know if y'all can hear this. Hold on. I muted it like a crazy lady.
Yeah.
Sorry. I gotta make it right. Hold on.
You want to put it on the speaker or something?
No, I did something that was like really weird, and I don't know what I did. I know. Just pray for me. Just pray for me. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to mess up the momentum, but I have so many screens open, honestly, and my computer is like, okay, great. Let me make sure it's up. All right. Oh, gosh. What did I just do?
Brightness too low.
No, I did something.
Turn down the brightness.
I know, but how do I do that?
Do you need some help, Mommy?
Yeah, I do, actually.
You guys, if you guys can see me, okay.
Cause like,
well, you did this
make sure
one last time. time.
I did something with the screen. Can you guys see my
You go
screen?
on settings on here?
Huh?
Go on settings on here. You find the brightness section.
I don't know. I'm screwing everything
This is
up.
just like an Apple phone. No hiccups.
I don't know how to do that.
Okay, let's see. Right, it should say brightness somewhere.
Brightness. B-R-I.
Right there,
Color.
colors and brightness.
Displays.
Ooh, they're good. Apple's so good. Okay, and turn the brightness right there.
Where?
This little
How'd it
bar.
get like that? Ah! Can you guys see me? Okay, great.
Smartest phone in the
She's so
world.
awesome. I'm so glad she's here. Okay. Now we got music playing. Let me get some applause going. Lyric's gonna do the bongos, and I swear I'll be ready. Like, give me 1 second. Just thank you guys for bearing with me, because I kind of had a thought process around this. And then I was told that I have to unmute the lines, sound effects, and apply. All right. D let her do it. They said D let her do it. All right, I found my mouse. Thank you so much. Love you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Oh yeah. All right. Now that we've got that, they said go lyric. They told me you were so funny. All right. I'm going to unmute. I'm calling all names out. Be prepared. I'm unmuting your line. I don't care if you got noise going on in the background. It doesn't matter. All you want to do is scream, scream, scream. Cancel. It's almost made Martia unmute. 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 That's right. Get it in, y'all. Look, they all up. That's right. You're unmuted. Staffingpreneurs. Hey, Staffingpreneurs. They are all over here talking. Okay. This is going to be a long Q&A night. All right. Everybody is unmuted. Let's start the show. All right.
Let's restart the graduation.
Okay, you want to restart? Lyric said we have to restart the graduation music. And I actually would like to turn it down just a little bit. Just a little bit. You keep jamming. Let me try to turn it down some. But it won't let me, Lyric, just so you know. I'll have to restart it or something. But it's doing something really weird. And I want to get playing. I want to play. I've been waiting for like 30 days for this. Yes. Okay. Here we go. Now, finally, everybody's unmuted. Everybody's unmuted. All right. So we have. This is so awesomeness. I see somebody. I'm going to run them off first. We have like really 5 sets of awards to give away. So we're going to start off with all of the participants of the 30-day challenge who at least accumulated 60 points, which means that you at least did 3 activities, created 3 tactics throughout the course of the month. Okay? So right now, we are going through the top 5 teams. And if I do not have points for you on the board, you will not get a certificate until I get your points on the board. Okay? So coming in at team number 5, we have Staff with a whopping 220 points. Renasha Brown! Woo! Yes, Renasha! All right. last name. But coming in number 2 with the most activity for Team Top Talent, we got Giselle! Woo! Get it, Giselle? Yes! Giselle worked that out. Coming in at number 3 for Team Top Talent, Deshawn James! Woo! She said yes! All right. Coming in at number 4 with Team Top Talent, Katrina Washington! Woo! Yes! All right. Let's give some love to Jackie Washington of Team Top Talent! Woo! Let's give some love to Shanta Hudson for participating Team Top Talent! Woo! Let's give some love.
Certificates are really pretty.
Thank you. I heard that. I don't know who said that, but thank you.
Trudy.
Thank you, Trudy girl. I'm over here sweating and everything. Bill Campbell, Team Top Talent. Woo! And Bill Campbell did excellent. Let me just look. He did excellent. Team Top Talent. I was really happy. Where's he at? Where's he at? I don't have his numbers. But I was very happy to see the participation that Bill put in to this event. Thank you so much, Bill Campbell. And let's see. On Team Top Talent, Tina Spears rocked it out. Woo! On Team Top Talent, Alicia Orr was in the house. Woo! Let's give some love to Team Top Talent. Yes. All right. Woo! Now we're at the number 3 team. This team came in 3rd place. Number 3. Let's get some applause going on here. 3rd team, Staffingpreneurs Elite. Top performer on the team, Constance Hammond. Woo! Number 2 on Staffingpreneurs Elite, Wanda Petty. Woo! Number 3 with Staffingpreneurs Elite, Dawn Goodman. Woo! 3rd top activity. Number 4 on Staffingpreneurs Elite, Tanisha Daniels. Woo! Yes, let's give some more love to Staffingpreneurs Elite. Woo! All right. Number 2. This is the 2nd top performing team in the May 2017 30-day Blitz Challenge. Team Staffingpreneurs Shot. Oh, yeah. So excited. Oh, my gosh. I'm coming out of my skin over here. All right. Let's bring this on down, y'all. We talking to winners now. The top participant on Team Staffingpreneurs Sharks goes to like Tiffany Jennings. Woo! The 2nd top performer on Staffingpreneurs Team Sharks. I was surprised about this one. Henry Lando! Yes! No, yes, yes, yes! Number 3, we got Ida Webster! Yes! Here we go. Hold on, my love. Hold on.
Pause.
Woo!
Hold up.
Hold on. I brought you in right, but I'm going to make it right.
Look at her back.
Woo! Listen, we got to give this team some extra special love. 5,763 points. Team Paragons. What the HE double hockey sticks? Are they on fire or what? Let's give them some love. Yes. Oh, my computer is not working with me tonight. That's all right. I got this. Yeah, they need more love than that. All right. Coming in at number 1, Tia Coming in at number 2, Jackie, I gotta print your certificate. Number 2 on Team Paragons is Jackie Greenman. Coming in at number 3 for Team Paragons is Sharon Adams. Yeah, Sharon. All right, we not done yet. We just getting amped up here, guys. Don't get it twisted. We just getting started. Coming in number 4, Judy Collins. Lynette Beeman's in the house. Makia Boyce is in the house. Ramona Adams is in the house. Tori Neal is in the mother effing house. Melisha Barnes is in the house. All right. All right. All right. Okay. We have officially spoke about our top 5 teams, just so you guys know. Coming at number 1 was Team Paragons, 5,763 points. Coming in at team number 2 was Team Sharks Team Sharks at 1,955 points. Coming in at number 3. Did I say that right? Yeah, I did. They barely made it. Somebody put some points in at the last minute. Coming in at number 3, Staffingpreneurs Elite with 1,804 points. Did I miss a team? Nope, I did right. Coming in number 4 is Team Top Talent, 1,481 points. And then coming in at number 5, we don't have an accurate total, so I cannot tell you what the points are for that team. Now, you all, many of you, and I haven't figured it out, you'll get it in the mail with your certificates, will receive a Staples gift card. It's only $25, but I think you'll be able to use it. We have 2 winners. So only. We've got 2. We have 2 winners that will receive a book, and I don't have them with me because I'm literally like doing these, but I will go over the gifts afterwards. You guys will know because it'll come in the mail, and then I want y'all to go online and just like, hey, I got my gift and my certificate. Part 2, Lyra, can you do me a favor and get me some paper towels? I think it's some behind you. I am over here like screaming. So that's it. Now, what I want to say, thank you, for the 2 lowest teams, the two teams that had the lowest points. We have Staff and Team Top Talent. You guys will have a special boot camp, okay? You will receive access to a special boot camp free of charge. What we're going to do is we're going to start with 1 session where we talk about the 30-day challenge. What worked? What didn't? What did you realize was great? What did you realize you could have done differently? All of those things. So that will happen in the next 30 days, okay? And you'll receive that in an email. The 2 top performing teams, which was Team Paragon and Team Sharks, you guys will also receive your very own special boot camp to help you 10x your business even further. You're on top. So next we're going to take it even a step further. So congratulations. And then we have one team.
For that boot camp. We told you guys, but you didn't listen.
So now we have one team that was in the middle, Staffingpreneurs Elite. And I do not want to leave you guys out either. So you will get your own special session. It won't be a boot camp, but you will get your one-on-one feedback session on the 30-day challenge. And then we will come together and create something special for you. Everyone who participated, I want to see you take your business to the next level. The fact that you participated let me know that you're serious about your business. And that's what's important for this community. Lyric, I'm watching you like a hawk. All right.
You got Lyric.
All right. Are y'all ready for the second round? Y'all not ready for the second round. The second round is serious business right here. All right. So hold on. I'm going to put the music back on. So we have 3 categories here. We have top participants. We've got special awards. And we've got team leaders. So what I would like to do first is I would like to take the time to honor the team leaders, because without the team leaders, we would not have top participants or special awards. The team leaders worked their asses off this last 30 days. Lorraine, did you have more than 60 points under your name? You've got to have more than 60 points in order to, you really were supposed to have 120 points. And I went backwards for some of you because I know you still work, but you've got to have more than 60 points in order to be recognized. And it looks like you were. Hold on, Lorraine. Did you put your points in late? If you did, then I don't know. We'll have to see.
I updated Lorraine's yesterday completely. So she was in before the time frame.
Okay, so then either I have a double over here and I didn't acknowledge her, or I will make sure, Lorraine, that you have one. Please forgive me. We've been working. People come in after 2 a.m. changing the points around. How y'all going to do
was
that?
me because I was in bed at 11.
I know a lot of people came and people are still changing points today. So it just kind of screwed us up on it. It's okay, Lorraine. I got you. We got you. You don't have to worry about it.
You guys are slow. Lorraine is slow.
I wasn't going to let Lorraine get left out. I noticed you didn't call her name, so I was going to call you on it.
Yep, that's how. Yeah, call me out. Anybody, if I was wrong, let me know. Because it's definitely not my intention to leave anyone out. Okay, somebody else. Trudy, hold on. Trudy said, unmute me.
Yeah.
You there, Trudy? Everybody's unmuted.
Not everybody.
Let me go back. Linda, I'm unmuting you. Diamond, I'm unmuting you. If you don't want to talk, you can mute yourself on the end, but I'm going to unmute you just in case you want to chime in and scream with everybody.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get this thing going. Let me see if I can get my graduation song. Trudy, you on? You there, Trudy? She said unmute her. I did. Okay. All right, I got a little bit of air coming through. I need a, what do you call those things? A fan.
Yes.
Okay. Somebody is giggling over there. That's so funny. I'm so excited to be hanging out with you guys tonight, just so you know. All right, let me get some applause going while the play is going with the graduation. Let's get this party started. Lyric, you ready for this? Let's congratulate each and every one of our team leads who have gone out of their way this month on a volunteer basis. On a volunteer basis, these team leads came in and volunteered their time, all right, rocked it out. Ronaldo Somerset! Woo! Ronaldo!
Yeah.
Yes! Jackie Greenberg! Woo! Steve Egan! Lyric said we don't need graduation music. We got her.
Yeah. No,
It keeps going in and out anyway. No, it's messing up my momentum. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, bongos.
Staffingpreneurs! Team Staffingpreneurs Sharks! Latifany Jennings! Yes, Latifany! Oh, shit. Team Tap, Team Talent, Jackie In Glasgow Tower, we have stars! Y'all be nice to Glasgow. We love Glasgow. All right, now I'm going to give out some special awards. First of all, I just want to say humbly, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, team leaders. You were effing amazing. You do not know how much I appreciate you. You don't know how much your staffingpreneurs appreciated you. You did amazing, and you literally took on a team. That is what it means to be an entrepreneur, to be able to manage a team with many different personalities, many different wants, many different needs. You guys are showing exactly what leadership is. We appreciate you. Let's give them some love. Woo! Yes! Love on your team leaders. Love on your team leaders. Love on your team leaders. Yes, love on your team leaders. Yes! So awesome! All right. Now I want to give out 3 awards here that we really needed to acknowledge these people. One of these awards, you all voted this person as that has the best winning attitude in Staffingpreneurs Academy, Constance Hammond! Woo! Constance won! Yes! Yes! I don't think anybody disagreed with that one. We've got another certificate here that's special. This certificate is the Comeback Awardee Certificate. Wanda Petty! Woo! Yes! Wanda came in at the very last minute and she pulled out 100 and, I'm going to tell you something crazy, 159 points literally in like a week and a half. She rocked that. Yes! Yes, that was like, wow. She deserved that award. All right, the final award, most motivating staffingpreneur awardee. They don't even know they're getting this. Miss Tia Bush! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! So listen, Tia got this award because from day one, when we announced this challenge, this young lady was like on Facebook Live. She was fussing y'all out. I don't know what's going on with y'all. Why y'all not signed up? She was she was sharing her heart and soul. And it's just like, oh my gosh, like she was motivating me. I would be in my bed in the middle of the night. I'm looking at Tia videos like, hey Tia.
Yes, get it, girl. Yes.
Yes, she was so motivating. Love me some Tia. All right. Final set of awards for the evening. Woo! I'm gonna kick your butt, girl. All right. These are the winners of the top 11 categories. Yeah, we are. We really are. For activity number 1 Networking Ninja awardee. This certificate goes, my son's trying to call me. This certificate goes to Sharon Adams. Woo! Yes! She did the most networking events out of all staffingpreneurs. All right. For the second award, this is the congrats. I can't pronounce the word. I can't do it right now. Officiendo. Congrats, Officiendo Award!
What that is, but
Constance Hammond! Constance sent out the most congratulations, birthday cards, anniversary cards. She just keeping in touch cards. She was on it. She won activity number 2. Activity number 3, the Client Referral Jedi Award, Jackie Grieber! Yes, Jackie. Jackie did her thing with getting client referrals. Yes. But number 4. The number 4. Okay? All right. I know you pumped up. For the Candidate Referral Jedi Award, they got the most candidate referrals. This is Tia Bush! Woo! Yes! Some of y'all racking up on certificates. For the Candidate Interview Fanatic Award, got most candidate interviews, Constance Hammond! The Staffingpreneur that got the most points in Client Connections. This is the Client Connection Devotee. This is Jackie Grieber! Okay. For the Staffingpreneur that accumulated the most points for meeting clients, this is the Client Facing Meeting Buff Award, Trudy Collette! Yes! For the Staffingpreneur who had the most follow-ups, client follow-ups. This is the Client Follow-Up Fiend Award, Jackie Grieber! We got 3 awards to go. For the Staffingpreneur who made the most candidate follow-ups, this is the Candidate Follow-Up Fiend Award, Constance Hammond! Tia Bush rocked it out with the Candidate Submittal Rockstar Award! Tia made the most submittals. Now, let me just say this. Every staffingpreneur that participated this evening did an amazing job. But the staffingpreneur in real life who really kicked ass. Watch it. Don't do that again. Y'all about to see her get
I'm
spankings.
sorry, what's next?
This staffingpreneur
Staffingpreneur.
made the most candidate matches. This staffingpreneur is this is what it means to be a staffingpreneur. This staffingpreneur made the most placements. That means all the activity that they did equal down to matching amazing people into amazing positions and amazing companies. This is where we all aspire to be. I'm getting emotional. The staffingpreneur that won the candidate match and placement maniac award is Trudy All right, staffingpreneurs. Now I can change my clothes. We are done with the 30-day Blitz challenge. We have literally about 60 awards here that will go out in the mail in the next week.
Yes.
You will receive an email with an electronic version of your award.
Yes.
You will also receive a website badge that you can put on your website that says, I participated in a 30-day challenge with Staffingpreneurs Academy. You will also receive full access to Staffingpreneurs Academy, the new ones for everyone who accumulated points. I don't remember. Whatever I said the rules were, if it's for everyone that participated, it would be everyone that participated. So whatever I said the rules were, I'll go back to the rules. Also, many of you, at least 30 of you, 20 of you should already have joined the link. I think I've given most of you who signed up earlier today with private inner circle access. You will have Staffingpreneurs Academy access in the morning. I have like 4 more videos that I want to make sure that I get in that you guys have. So you will see that in the morning. But for everyone who uses that link tonight and they decide to register to get your position, to get your spot, you will have access immediately to the private inner circle, which is already really nice. I've already been getting feedback about how great it looks on the inside. So congratulations to each and every one of you staffingpreneurs. Each of you guys know that we're starting our next endeavor, which will be on June 5th, Monday, June 5th. We will have 2 live trainings per week for the next 4 weeks, starting June 5th. You need to come with your pen pad, your iPad, whatever you take your notes on. It's going to be serious. You will also get a printout that will come in your email. So please make sure your email addresses are proper. Also, when you get your email for your certificates, please respond back with your physical address so I can get my assistant to make some labels so that we can get your hard packages out to you. I am horrible when it comes to mailing certificates. I want to do this. Okay. Yes. Yes.
I just want you to know it's Nebraska.
What did I say?
Jackie, Nebraska.
I know. What did I say? Did I say?
You always get it wrong.
Oh, but I didn't call the state outs, did I?
Honey.
Oh, okay. Did I call the states out? I don't think I did this time because I do get it wrong. That's no worries. I apologize. I'll make sure I remember. We're Jackie in Nebraska, and then I have one in Atlanta. So I'm excited about that. Really quickly, Pam says, D, my points on the spreadsheet, I don't know happened, but I definitely need my certificate. You'll get your certificate, but we don't have any points on a sheet for you. I don't have any points for anybody on Glasgow's team except for Renasha. That's it. So I don't have any other points. And I've been asking. Everybody here knows I've been asking. Wanda says, woohoo, I'm listening on the phone. I can't contribute to routing everyone. We all did such an amazing job. I'm so excited. Thanks, everyone, for the award and motivation. Wanda said, behave yourself, Lyric. That's what she said. Everyone is saying congrats. Okay, great. So, are you guys still like amped up? Like, how was the 30-day challenge? Like, what do you guys think about it? Or you want to wait until we do our team? Anybody want to say anything? Yeah, does anybody want to say anything? Yeah, who is that?
That's Tia.
Hey, Tia, the floor is yours.
Hey, I want to talk about how our team was successful. Our team was successful because we made a group. We made an outside generalized group of everybody who was in our team, and we worked it out together. We made sure everybody was okay. We checked in on each other and made sure that everybody wasn't falling behind. Going forward for the next blitz, try it out. See if it works. That's how we kept it together. That's how our team leader was able to keep our points together, because we was posting them in the group, the Staffingpreneurs group, and then we also was posting it in our private group as well. So say if Jackie wasn't available or whatever, she was able to go back and review our points.
That's awesome.
And just a small note on that, I was sick. I'm still sick, but I'm not as bad. But I was sick there for a while, and I had to miss a few days of getting points, and that really helped me out. And just to keep track of everybody in our group was, like Tia said, our key.
That's awesomeness.
I want to say something too.
Yeah.
I think that with us being in that group, the way that we were, we built such amazing relationships with each other. It's like now it's not just Jackie, Tia, whatever. It's like, hey girl, how you doing? Like that kind of thing. And we just helped each other out whenever it was Jackie couldn't get a hold of Lorraine. Well, I have access to Lorraine. So I was like, Lorraine, give me this, blah, 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 and helping out to get points on. And we just became a solid team on getting this done.
Yeah.
Go
ahead, Jackie.
And what I liked about it is that even though we weren't all just on the computer, we're calling each other. We're checking in on each other. We're saying, hey, what are you stuck on? What can we help with? You know, so we really formed not only a team, but a friendship, a lasting family friendship.
I love that.
Right.
That's what
When
this
somebody
is
was down
about.
in the dumps, you would call each other and they'd lift the spirits and keep on rocking it out. And that's exactly how we did it.
So you guys now know. So you guys know the winning formula for being on a great team. They've given it to you right there. It was right before you. That was the winning team that's talking. Let's give them some love. Yes! Yes! I like that teamwork. And as an entrepreneur, teamwork is imperative. Not just internally, but externally with your JVs, your partners, with your clients, with your candidates. So it's imperative. So it's amazing to see that camaraderie taking place. And I can tell many of you have established amazing relationships with each other, and I absolutely love that. Anybody else want to say anything while we have the floor open?
I do. I want to say that I've seen a lot of change in my business just through this 30-day challenge.
Yep.
I went from, oh no, what am I going to do, to 20 brand new contracts.
Wow.
You're welcome.
That's awesome. Let's give us some love. Oh my God. That is awesome. Yes.
One thing I want to add also is I realized as I was going along in the challenge that, I'm lacking in this and I need to step it up in that, or like, okay, I'm real good with this, so let's concentrate on that. I'm totally shocked that I had no networking events, and I'm the networking queen, and I had none the last month, and that chart showed it, and it's like, okay, that's it. June is on.
That chart told so many stories. If you guys get a chance, I'll post the link again for everyone who participated, even if you did not. I just want you to take a look at that chart, because even from a coach perspective, I can really dissect each person's business based on that activity in that chart. I can see who's doing what, why. I can tell why somebody's getting to a certain place and why they're not. It's very telling. And I guess I just want you guys to go back and look. These are the type of metrics that you will keep every day in your staffing business. Now, most staffing agencies, the recruiters in there absolutely hate those metrics. But as a manager, if you were able to look at those metrics based on each individual recruiter that you have hired, don't you think you would be able to see who's a benefit, who's great on the team, who sucks on the team, who needs more training, it's so telling. You'll be able to tell stories with that data. That data is awesomeness. And actually, when we go back through the team and we go back for the boot camp and we have the follow-up, I'm literally going to talk to each team member about their activity with the splits. So when we do it in July, it'll be more directed with strategy. There probably will not be as many points accumulated because you're going to be more strategic about how you're marketing and how you're reaching out and how you're connecting and who you're connecting with. But also, you'll have a better idea of, okay, so last month with the 30-day challenge, this is where I was lacking. This is where I was doing great. For the month of June, even though we're working on strategy, Trudy's like, I'm going to hit me another networking event. I think that was Trudy's voice. I'm going to hit another network. Yeah, okay. So I'm hitting another networking event. I got to make sure I do it this month so that I get into that habit so that when July comes, I am freaking awesome. A guy that I absolutely love, his name is Chet Holmes. He wrote this book called like The Ultimate Sales Machine. And I have this on my notepad. It's really little. You probably can't see it. It says pig-headed discipline and determination. That's what you have to run a successful business. Pig-headed discipline and determination. Okay, so we'll talk about that in more detail. I just wanted to let you guys know that. Keep that in your mind. Okay. Lorraine said, I'm still muted. Let me just see. Lorraine. Nolita, I'm taking you off of mute. Lorraine, yep, you are off of mute. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. Tiffany, I have you here. Tiffany wanted to say something. Tiffany, chime in. She's still muted. She's unmuted, but you're not logged in, Tiffany. Or at least you're unmuted. Lorraine, did you want to say something while Tiffany's coming in? Lorraine, you there?
Yes. Hear me?
Yes. How are you, my love?
I am absolutely amazing.
Yes.
So excited.
Yes.
So happy about this challenge.
Okay.
I did push in directions that I wasn't ready to be pushed in, but I was so happy that I actually got pushed in that direction because my best fall is connecting with clients, and so now that I'm over that fear, and I got a little tips from you, and I got tips from Jackie and Trudy, who is absolutely amazing. I actually am feeling a lot more comfortable talking to clients, and I didn't think that would happen for me. It has. So excited.
I love that. I'm so glad to hear it because that's for. Let's give her some love right there. Yes. Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice job, Rainey.
Doing it up. I love that. That's what we need. Anybody else want to chime in? It's your time. Share with your fellow. Who's this?
Tiffany, Jenny.
Hi, Tiffany. How are you?
Hi, Z. Hi, everybody.
Bust lyric out loud, Tiffany.
I just want to give some inspiration. You know what, Z? You are phenomenal. I love me some D. Williams. You are a phenomenal coach. You push us, and you push us all out of our comfort zone. I appreciate all of the team captains because we definitely all did lean on each other when we all needed motivation. It seems like the team captains pushed each other up no matter what stages we in. And I want to give a special shout out to Jackie Keller Griever. You know what? She is a phenomenal person. You hear me? She is like the mama. She's one of those other mama bears. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not on Jackie's team. We both captains, but that sister pushed me, and it helped me get to another level in my business. Like, on top of what you do, D, Jackie's in the background rooting for us all. You know what I'm saying? And it just really helped me to even
I love that. Thank you so much, Live Tiffany. You have been a pleasure to work with. We're so thankful that you've been here and that you're a part of Staffingpreneurs Academy. Y'all don't know, she sent me like this private message. She was just like, D, you have no clue. You know, I was like, put it in the academy. She's just like, and I could feel her passion through the message. So I'm so glad she spoke tonight. This is so amazing. I just really quickly before because I know a number of people want to talk, I just want to just make a note right now of all the people that made placements in the last 30 days. Absolutely phenomenal. You had Constance Hammond. She made 6 placements. Alicia Orr made 6 placements. Jackie Griever, 2 placements. Tia Bush, 6 placements. We've got Trudy Colette, 17 placements. Ramona Adams, 1 placement. Makia Boyce, 3 placements. Sharon Adams, 4 placements. I just want y'all to see Tariq Patrick, 2 placements. People were making placements this month in Staffingpreneurs Academy. Yes! Yes! I'm telling you right now, if you're watching or if you're listening, for all of you to think that it cannot happen, that it cannot be done, this 30-day Blitz challenge showed that it is possible. Yes! Wow! Okay, sorry.
Even with the trials and tribulations.
That's right. Who else wanted to say something?
When it came to my submittals and placements, just like when Chris had made that comment about, I think it was a comment that Chris had made that he did all of this work and stuff like that, and the contract did not go through. I sent a shout out to Chris and was like, you know what, Chris, that's not your failure. You did everything that it was for you to do, point blank, period. You know, just be open and honest with your employees and, you know, with your candidates and stuff. And then I ran into an issue when it came to my back office, of course, because I was on the defensive side when it came to my back office. But I had to take a leap of faith as usual, and I just started making placements.
Yes.
So,
There you go. I love it. I love it.
I had to start somewhere, so that was the main thing. I might not like the numbers or the outcome of the placement back office that I choose. It's okay, because I had to realize they're not the only ones that I have to go through.
That's exactly right.
There you go.
That's exactly right.
Okay. We persevered in those ways. I mean, as a team, we talked to each other and we supported each other, and we persevered over some of that stuff. And that was some good stuff, I'm telling you.
I love it. Shanta, are you available? I know Shanta. Hold on one second, guys. I want to give everybody an opportunity to speak as well. Shantae, are you there? Shantae? I think she's here. Have her off mute. Shantae? Charles? Okay, so she'll come back in when she's ready. Anybody want to say anything? I know my winning team is on fire over there. Anybody else?
We are. You know we are.
No, we can't hear you, Shantae. We can't hear you at all. Yes, we can. Hi.
Well, my name is Shantae. Just to introduce myself, I just joined the academy today.
Congratulations. I love it. Hey guys, I know you're in the background. I want to be able, hold on, I'm going to kind of mute some of these people because I want to be able to hear what she has to say. So if you have your TV on, I think somebody has a TV on. It's really loud. If you could turn it down just a little bit, just so we can all hear each other, I would appreciate you so much. Somebody has a TV on in the back. We can hear the whole episode. We all know everything's going on. It better not be no porn over there. Okay, go ahead, Shantae. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So that's okay. So I was just saying, my name is Shantae, and I just joined the academy today, and I am super, super, super excited. I have been And something just made me say, okay, just do it. Just do it. And I am so glad that I took the leap and did it, and that I'm able to listen to the live tonight, because hearing the other people is just so encouraging. And I am super excited and ready to just do it.
Yeah.
Hop on in.
Yes. Look, Shantae, you can tell we're crazy. Just, we have a little off switch. Like, we get excited about everything. So we welcome you, all the new staffingpreneurs. We want to welcome each and every one of you. This is a very positive community. Okay? It was a very loving, positive community. We will tease you if you F up, but it will be with love. We will love on you if you do great. If you screw up, it's okay. I really wanted to create this community as an extended family. Whenever you're working with people, you want to like who you're working with or like who you're doing business with. And that's not always going to happen. But you can do that with the majority of the people that you work with. And this community is no competition. Really, everybody's here to assist each other, to cheer each other on, to support each other as much as possible. Everyone still has to do their own work. You've got to put in your own time. You'll see that. But when you are stumped, this community, this mastermind, this private inner circle is literally here for you. It really, literally, it's here for you. And I'm excited to have, even Ronaldo said the other day, he said, D, like, I remember when you created this group. Like, it was something during a Q&A call, and to see how it's transformed is absolutely amazing. And I agree. So you have come in to an amazing community that I hope you will never leave. And we are so thankful that you're here, and just want to give you some more love. Yes. Yes, thank you so much. I love it. And I muted a lot of phones because I could not figure out whose TV was going off in the background. So if you want to say something, you've got to let me know. I'll take you off of mute. Some people I left open. I left Jackie and Tia off of mute, and Trudy, because they was just doing their thing.
Well, and Dee, I want to say to all the new people that are coming in, feel free to reach out to all of us, because that's what we're here for. I mean, we're here to support each other. Like you said, you spoke it so well. We're here to support each other and just help us get through those hard times. And that is better than money can buy.
Yes. Yes, that's what.
Started this academy about a year ago. I gave you my last $5.99.
Oh,
And
gosh.
that why would you do that? Why would you pay somebody when you already got the information? First of all, no, I did not. Only thing I knew how to do was to register my name. That's it, and that's all. Didn't know nothing else. So I felt like this was one of the best investments that I could ever implement, right along with my private duty care with my staffing. So I don't have no regrets from doing this. And Shantae, I did step away a few months ago and had to came back, and I came back with a vengeance.
Yes.
So
Yes.
do the Blitz challenge next month. I probably tried as well. I don't know if I might want to be a team leader, because I'm in a position of doing a lot of things when it actually is coming to my business. I'm just going to be upfront with you.
Yeah.
You can reach out to me as well, and everybody else as well. So big ups to you and everybody else who has joined, and you will not regret this. You will not.
That
At
is
all,
awesomeness.
period.
That is awesomeness. Let's give Tia some love. All right,
You don't
awesomeness.
have to mail my certificate. I'm coming to get it.
Oh, hello. She said, I'm coming to get it. Yes, we got to talk about, do you guys want to do boot camp online, which I think is probably better for everyone, or do you guys want to fly into Atlanta, or is everybody in one location and you want me to fly to you? So we got to talk about where you guys want to do your boot camps at and how you want them delivered. I'm going to leave it up to you. If you guys say you want me to,
We do it in Nebraska, and I can show you how to tip cows.
whatever your team, we'll let the team decide. So excited. Deshaun talking about Denver. She's like, Denver, come to Denver.
Let's do Japan.
We should definitely go to Denver. Denver.
We should go to Japan.
Lyric said
Oh,
Japan.
why Japan? Maybe we should just go to these
I'm
bears.
gonna be honest. You don't want to go to Denver.
Yo, why not?
I'll come down here. It's hot.
Tia,
are you scared?
That was Trudy who said that. Giselle said yeah. Trudy said come down here. It's hot.
Oh, Lordy, I don't fly. I drive everywhere I go, Trudy.
Tia, where are you at?
You can drive up here, girl. Where are you, Tia?
I live in Indiana.
You can drive from Indiana. Tia, are you afraid to fly?
That's 12 hours, honey. Don't worry about it. Just drive 12 hours.
Are you afraid to fly, Tia?
Man, I think I never should have watched the 9/11 thing. Yeah.
How does that? I used to be afraid. After 9/11, I used to be afraid to fly. I had flown a bunch before 9/11, but after 9/11, I was afraid to fly.
You know what 9/11 is?
Of course, someone 9/11 is. It's where 9/11 is.
years. So
Somebody.
recently, I went to Mexico last year, and I went some places this year. And my husband loves to travel. I was like, my husband loves to travel. I have to get out of being fearful and just go with it because you have to live life.
Yes.
And you
I did not touch the train, the bus, the boat.
probably you have to get out of.
La Tiffany said flying is the best though.
If it's your time, it's your time.
Yeah.
If it's your time, it's your time.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
You
funny.
don't let anything hold back.
That
We
is so
should do
funny.
a live boot camp on how to fly properly.
Hold on one second. So Constance, are you there? Constance? She won a lot of awards. Hey Constance,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm doing well.
Congratulations on your wins.
Thank you.
Big stuff. You doing big things over there, baller. Is there anything you would like to say to your fellow staffingpreneurs after this 30-day challenge, Constance? We all love you, literally.
Well, what I would say is congratulations to everyone. It was an interesting challenge. I'm a competitor, so I like to win.
You should have been on our team,
You're not the
Constance.
only one.
And Constance whipped that tail too. No, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me just talk. Let me just say something real quick. You really kind of got that tail spanked a little bit, Constance, by Trudy at that home stretch.
You won the goddamn last award.
I love you, Constance.
I love you. I want each of you. Trudy was going neck and neck.
Yeah, they were.
Yes.
Yeah.
20 hires today for my contract in California.
How many?
20 for my IT position.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. And see, the next time we're actually going to add contracts into the 30-day blitz because I didn't do that. We should have actually added how many contracts did you get. So I think that would have changed the numbers.
That was a component.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Not for how many contracts you received, but on the but we will add that though. Say it again.
These are contract positions.
Oh, contract positions. I thought you said you got new contracts, 20 new contracts. Oh, okay. That's awesomeness. Tanisha Jones says, "Hey, Constance." I just hear all types of stuff. I apologize. That's awesomeness. Okay, so did you finish, Constance? Anything else you wanted to say? I just wanted to open the floor for you.
Just for everybody to make sure they keep up the great work, to continue to love on their business, believe in what they're doing, and reading is powerful, you know. And so I actually told one of the staffingpreneurs today who called is not to get overwhelmed by what everybody's doing in the group, and And I told her point blank, you're not in competition with the people in the group. You're only competing with yourself.
That's exactly right.
You know, and so prayerfully she embraced that. She's in a not so great place with her business because she feel like she's behind. So my word would be if people just embrace where they are, because we're all in different
Places.
stages in our business, and not look at it as they're behind or get bitter and feel like they're missing out on something, instead of just embrace everything that you have in the academy.
And listen, everyone is in the stage that they're supposed to be in right now, period.
Exactly.
If you're not at the $1 billion stage, you're not ready. I'm just going to tell you the truth. You are where you're supposed to be right now. And for the young lady who's in that space, understand it. Everybody who's where they are that is quote unquote ahead of you, they were once in your space. And many of them may have been in your space for a long period of time before they were able to move on to the next phase of the business. Don't think, Constance gave amazing advice. It doesn't matter where somebody else is. All it matters is the work, the ethics, the time, the attention, the love of where you are right now in your business. So you can't love your business in phase 3 if you're focused on not being in phase 4 yet. So and I really want you to put this into perspective. I don't know, I had this conversation with someone yesterday. I don't know how else to do it. I want you to look at this business as your baby. Each and every one of you knows what it's like to have a child or a niece or a nephew or what have you. I want you to look at this business as a baby. In the beginning phases, 1, 2, 3, and even 4, you are pregnant. You haven't even delivered the child yet. You haven't delivered the business. You're pregnant. Now, if you're in stage 3, my love, and I don't know who this person is, I'm just talking, but if you're in phase 3, then you might be in your 3rd trimester of pregnancy. You don't get mad that the baby's not there yet because you know the baby's developing. Those beginning stages are developing stages for your business. If you don't give your business the proper love, attention, and care while it's pregnant, while you're pregnant, while it's in the developmental stage, when that baby is born, that baby's going to be a preemie. When that business is born, it's going to be a preemie. It's going to be lacking something. Oxygen, blood flow. It's going to be lacking something. Do you understand? So it's so important that every phase of the business that you're in, you love that phase to the greatest of your ability, preparing for the next stage, because we don't stay stagnant. We're always moving forward, but you're loving on the business in that stage. When you plant a seed into the ground, you don't plant that seed in the ground and say, grow now, grow now, grow now. You're not growing fast enough. When you put food in the oven that's raw and you're waiting for it to cook, you don't put it in the oven and then 2 seconds later, take it back out and say, why aren't you done? You're not done the way you should have been. And it's just, I want you to think of this from a very logical perspective. I can give you a bazillion examples, right? There's always a cooking period, a waiting period, a planting period. This is always that period that you have to develop whatever it is that you are bringing to life. Once you get past that point, the world is your oyster. But love building the foundation of your business. Okay? Love it. Every house has to have, what are those things? A structure. It's a stirrup. So something to hold the walls together. So they can put the cement in the... That's exactly right. You've got to have that. You can't build a house, without that foundation. So I want you guys to absolutely love where you are in your business. Love where you are.
Just trust the process.
Trust the process.
Don't rush the process. Just trust it, guys. It'll happen. And you never judge somebody else's 20 to your 4.
That's right.
Do it. Because we all started there.
That's right.
Hey, you guys, I want to say something real quick. I have I have a person here. Her name is Melanie Harrison, and she is starting Wanda Medical Staffing. And she came over to kind of watch this live Q&A call because I got her all excited. So I need you all to tell her it's going to be okay.
It's going gonna be
I told
okay.
her it's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be
Sign
okay.
up.
It's
Wanda, sign up. Wanda, sign up.
I know
Sign
she
up.
left.
Oh, she knows she wants to be a
That's
part
right,
of
sign up.
this. Come on.
Absolutely. This is a family. Sign up.
Sign
We're here
up.
to support you. Sign up.
Keep on watching
Who is
videos
that,
of
like Tiffany?
Jackie Fine for free neither, honey.
Let me get Lorraine.
I invited back off, woman.
I took Lorraine off. I took
We
Lorraine.
have to get you to sign up on that low plan right now. That's only going to last, I believe, only for today. So
Yeah.
Go ahead and hop on
That's right.
Yeah.
Tomorrow changes up.
It ends today. Let me.
$49.99 plan if you are not for sure, and just simple with that.
Good job. We got her. She's going to sign up.
Really quickly, I just want to say here, like Tiffany says, development is a process. Donyette said it wasn't my comment, but I'm thankful for the words of encouragement. Keep talking to me. Pregnant with a purpose. Yes, I love that. I might have to buy that domain.
I think I was pregnant for a year. And 2 months. I came back
That
to
sounds like a t-shirt, D.
It does. Giselle says, I thought I was behind. Do you remember? But I learned the power of having a pipeline, and I am loving this phase. Yes, Giselle. Like Tiffany says, but when you birth and go through the labor, now you keep making the foundation stronger. Foundation takes time to settle. Yes, like Tiffany. Tell them about it.
Parenthood is all worth it in the end.
Yes.
Just like a baby.
Yes. I love it. Tariq, I see Tariq is on the line. Tariq, how do you feel about the 30-day challenge? What are your thoughts? Tariq? Yeah, I hear you. Tariq! How'd you feel about the 30-day challenge?
The 30-day challenge was awesome. The one thing that I got from it was that at being a police officer, been doing it since I was 20 years old. When you try to change, you try to go into something different. A lot of people say to you like, "Why are you doing that? Why are you getting into something like that? That's not gonna last." Well, the thing about joining Staffingpreneurs is that you have anybody that knows what you're going through. You're never alone. You can do it. And that's the biggest thing that I learned from Staffingpreneurs. I'm never by myself. And no matter what everybody else is thinking, I know that it works.
I love
and
it.
I did my research. I seen that it works.
I
So
love
that's what I give.
I love it. Tariq, I need
Even
you
though I
to
talk a hole in your head, how you call this on me, okay?
listen. Tariq, I really need you, Tariq, to reach out to Caleb McFadden. Caleb McFadden, he is a staffingpreneur. He's a police officer as well. And he is in Austin, Texas. His wife is a registered nurse. And he's been on this fence for a long time about how to transition from, being an officer to such a new type of career that is not as structured with a hierarchy. I think is one of the challenges that he has. I would really love for you to just reach out to Caleb and to just offer him some words of encouragement. I've talked to Caleb at least 3 times in the last couple of months, and this has been an ongoing conversation that we've had about him and his business and being, on the police force and how do I transition and all that stuff. So when you get a chance, just tag him in the group, befriend him on Facebook, message him. I'll give you his number. He's an awesome, amazing guy. And I think that hearing from you, being as though you in similar positions, I think it would be so beneficial for him.
The good thing about it, and I'll be quick, the last thing is that the good thing is when you start your own business, you can have it any way you want to have it. You could make it and fix it and mold it any way you want it to happen. So it is a big difference when being a police officer because you can't have it the got to be this way all the time. But when you move over, I thought the transition was easy for me. But I'll definitely make contact with him and offer my advice.
Yes, definitely. I thank you so much. Tanisha says, I'm a prime example of not where I want to be, but I'm still going. Love that. Nolita said, oh, I have to go say bye to everybody. Bye, Nolita. We love you. Thank you for being here. Tariq, we really appreciate your feedback. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being a staffingpreneur. Thank you so much for participating. You are absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for your love.
Thank you.
He said,
Thank you for your service, Tariq. We appreciate you.
Oh yeah, we definitely do the man in blue.
Yeah.
We couldn't do anything without you guys.
There you go.
My husband's retired LAPD, so
There-
I know exactly what you're talking about.
There you
so.
go. There you go. All right. Anybody else? It's been an hour and a half. Anybody? We've had a lot of fun tonight. Any questions? I didn't see any questions that came in. Any comments? Anything that anybody else wants to say?
Hey, Dee.
Hey, who's this?
Tanisha, hey, can you hear me?
Yes. Hey, Tanisha. How are you?
This is Tanisha Jones. I wanted to tell Constance thank you again because everything she just said, when I connected with her initially on a call, that's the same thing she told me. That wasn't me that she had a conversation with, but I actually did have the same conversation with her earlier in the year. So I just wanted to, because I had the opportunity to really have a one-on-one with Constance, and I just want to tell her thank you again. And everything you said tonight is very on point. I have to remember that because I'm a type A person, and I feel like stuff needs to happen overnight, but this has humbled me. And like you said, that's where I have to remember to understand where I am and not, be concerned about, everybody's, seeing all the other great successes for everyone, which congratulations.
Yeah.
That's why I stay connected, and that actually keeps me encouraged to keep going. I'm actually getting ready to get off to talk to a candidate, but I too, I can't wait till we start the next phase next week so we can really, I assume you're going to go over the client interaction part, because I still struggle with that. I've called a couple of clients and this, that, and the other, but when I'm getting ready to call or talk to them, I am so nervous. And I'm like, what do I say?
Yeah. So no, we're not really talking about client interaction at all, to be honest with you. Not this month.
Okay.
We're doing a client playbook and a candidate playbook. And we'll probably go more into conversations. And what is this? This is June, July, and August. But right now, before we start going into the next 30-day challenge, I want to pull you guys back to understand, because I don't think many of you understand the value of your niche and how you can really utilize your niche and grow your niche in a number of ways. And this next, and I call it a challenge, but this next endeavor for the next 30 days, it's a playbook because it's going to have all the information that you need to be able to assist you with figuring out how you want to reach out, who you want to reach out, why you want to reach out, and to develop actual core strategies that will help take your business to the next level. Now, I really should not be doing this training. This is really kind of the training that I do with my one-on-ones, and people pay me over $10,000 for the specific training that I'm doing with you guys next month. But I actually want to sell it online. And so I think this will be a great way for me to interact with you guys, help you take your business to the next level, while also giving people an opportunity to get that training as well. So I think this is going to be amazing. If you guys take your playbooks as seriously as I believe you will see your success by the end of the 30 days before you haven't even done anything hardcore with it yet. You'll just be able to understand what you have in your hands, and it's going to be so powerful. So, and we're going to do so many amazing things over the next, I just got to tell you, I have so much planned. We're going to spend a month building products. We're going to build a product for our staffing businesses.
Wow.
We're going to build funnels for our staffing business. We are going to do live calls. We're going to do network. I mean, we're going to do so much. Every month is going to be something different regarding your business, to grow your business, to allow you to see a different aspect of your business. We're going to have a lot of fun if you guys are down for the challenge.
Thank you so very much.
For that.
I am down. I thank you so much.
Thank you, Vinny. me, but I'm excited. I appreciate it. I just want to shout out to Constant.
I don't think anybody's a stepchild.
I forgot one thing, Dee.
Say it again.
I forgot one thing.
What?
Last week, I was actually at the nursing home visiting one of my friends. And I found out that it is more easier for me if I interact with the client personally than doing it over the phone. This is so hilarious. So I walked in this lady's room who's does staffing, and I asked her, hey, I'm Marcia, with United Care Solutions, and I was just wondering if you guys have any staffing issues or anything. And the lady was like, yes, I do. Can you help me? And then I was like, yes. And then, but she was like, well, I do got to tell you one thing. She was like, I got to tell you one thing. She said, well, we're doing a transitioning of our name, of our company from one name to the next. But she was like, could you please send me your contract so I can slide into the new management so I can get some help? And I was like, awesome. So that's why I was asking the questions, because with the BNS contract, their contract is already pretty much done for me already. It's just pretty much signed, and it's a couple of things in I just have to tweak. But to do my own personally, I'm like excited.
You're welcome, Tia.
And you should be excited. And I want to talk to you about those numbers, Tia. Your low end should be 30% is very low. I mean, literally very low. I would definitely look your low end. I think the lowest I've seen in healthcare in New York, which is an expensive state, is like 43%.
Okay. Yeah.
That's on
And
the
thanks
low
to
side.
Trudy for guiding me to where I need to go for my insurance, because Trudy was so right. I had to, after I done spent literally almost a whole month trying to find insurance, Trudy guided me to the right direction to where they had told me that I do have to get insurance through my state first before I can go to a private company. So that's where the issue was. I kept going through trying to go through a private company to help me with my workers' comp, until I finally contacted the Indiana whatever Trudy was telling me, and they told me that's why the issue I was having, I was running to, because they want you to go through them first before you go through a private company.
And I'm so glad you said that. See, you guys don't read your manual, and I already know it, because when it's me going through the academy and putting stuff in there, I found a lot of stuff that I didn't even remember. But if you guys, I put that in there, you have some people you have to go through your state, and then hold on one second, because I want to tell you where it is. It is.
I did put it in there. Trudy just guided me.
I did. Okay, good. I was about to say, I know I put it in there that you have to go through. Potentially you're gonna want to have to go through your state, but I make sure that I put that very visible in the academy, so it's super visible under the insurance piece, because I think maybe it wasn't as visible enough. I'm very thankful. I'm so thankful for you, Trudy. I'm so thankful for you, Tia.
Hey, guys,
Say it again.
I have somebody here that wants to say something.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
That's D. And then everybody else is worldwide, so go ahead.
Oh, well, thank you. I love compliments. I take them all day. I appreciate you.
This is my husband, D.
I know it is. But hi, how are you, husband?
She wanted to know how you doing, husband.
Does husband have a name?
Husband is Rory.
Rory. Thank you so much, Rory, for checking in with us.
I wanted to see what all the excitement was about, so.
I also, really quickly, I had something else for you guys. Oh, tomorrow, I'm sure, or Friday, I will be aggressively going through the new latest edition of the Staffing Industry Review magazine. The whole magazine, honestly, is literally about sales. Like, literally every article I'm finding in here is talking about sales. So I'm really excited to, to definitely read some of the articles here, and I definitely will be chiming in. I'll be going through those articles live and chiming in with you guys over the next couple of days. Good, Giselle, that is one of my Bibles, right? If you guys have any additional questions, please let us know. I want to give myself an opportunity to just kind of change my clothes. I'm sweating like bullets, like it's been crazy over here. I absolutely love the award ceremony. That was so freaking awesome. I wish I could do that every day. I'm so proud of you guys. Like, I don't even know the joy. Like, I have on this bright orange red to show you guys, like, this is my fire. Like, I'm representing that. I'm fired up, just like over what each and every one of you have done, you know, what you've done with your business. Yes! I should have worn my purple. I should have worn my shirt, but I wanted to be formal I wanted to be formal with my, you know, I'm showing all my little curves and stuff with you guys. But like on a serious tip, like everything that I do with Staffingpreneurs Academy, it's love. You know, I charge because when you give things away for free, people don't value it. But if I've even thought for a moment that each and every one of you would value this training and not pay, I probably would have given it away for free. I answer every phone call that I possibly can when people call my office, and I do have a team, even though people think I don't. I literally race to that phone because I want to hear who's on that other end, who wants to join my academy and why. And most of you I have spoken with prior to you joining. Some of you have been here for a year. Some of you have been here for 2 years. Some of you have been here for 3 years. You guys are watching this academy transform. And I literally just want to say, you know, I really, really, really appreciate each and every one of you for investing in yourself and for creating a legacy for you and your family. And y'all don't even understand how important that is to me. Many of you know my story. You guys know I don't really have any parents. My parents have not been the most loving parents in my lifetime. Y'all know that I was 11 years old pregnant. You know that everything was against me. Everybody told me I wasn't going to make it. You know, I've dealt with health issues. They told me I was going to die. I told them, hell no. You know, so many things, you know, three kids too. Yeah, like, so many things, you know, happens in life, and people try to define you. And this world does everything that it freaking can to scare you. Everything. It's almost like the moment you're born, this fear factor comes in. And many of us we have literally walked in fear all of our lives. I'm afraid to walk outside. I'm afraid to eat new foods. I'm afraid to start a business. I'm afraid to grow a business. I'm afraid to pick up the phone. I'm afraid to not pick up the phone. I'm afraid for people, and these are not mine, but these are just fears that we walk around with, whether we talk about them openly or whether we don't. You know, we walk around with these fears. And so when you really step outside of your comfort zone and you say, you know what, middle finger to my fear, I don't really care that I'm afraid anymore. The worst thing that can happen is that I'll still be afraid when this is over. So I'm going to step out there and I'm going to do something, and I'm going to impact my life. I'm going to invest in myself. I'm going to invest in my family. That's when you will find a level of freedom in your life that you can't even imagine. And each and every one of you that has taken the time to invest here in Staffingpreneurs Academy, whether you're walking in fear or not, you've taken that first step. And I am so humbled to be in this little tiny community with each and every one of you. I dream about Staffingpreneurs Academy. And this is my favorite business. Like, literally, I get dressed up tonight to hang out with you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all don't understand the days like today. I'm so full because I keep telling y'all, the day that I found out I was going to die in 2013, they told me to write my will. They called my mother. They told my mom to come down, trying to make arrangements for my passing. And I'm sitting in my bedroom on bed rest, mind you. And I said, let me build Staffingpreneurs Academy. And so how can you be on your deathbed and all you're thinking about is building some crazy little community? And, you know, I did that, and piece by piece, and I promise you guys, when I first launched the Academy, half the training y'all saw in there wasn't in there. I let everybody in for free. I didn't even really know what I was 100% doing. I just had this vision from being on my deathbed that there were people out there who needed me, and I was going to do it. And I was going to figure it out whether I died or not. And how fast can I get this thing built? So if I do die, it'll still live. You know, and so.
I agree, D. I think that's how it's legacy. I truly believe it.
Listen, I am so humbled to be in this space with you guys. I'm trying to hold my tears. It's not 100% working, but I just need you guys to know, like, honestly, like, I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. I'm so thankful that you guys are here. I'm so thankful I get to hang out with. I'm friends with a lot of you, actually. I talk to you guys. I have to stop talking to many of you because I get so many calls a day, but I love talking to you. I remember your family's names, your children's names, your husband's, your wives' names, and this is what I do. This is what I love. So I just want to say thank you so much for investing in yourselves. Thank you so much for believing in me. Thank you so much for sharing Staffingpreneurs Academy with other people. Over the next couple of months, you guys are going to see me really out there doing a number of things. I've got 2 books launching this year. I'm opening up a couple of my other academies to the public that are closed, that are entrepreneur focused. If you guys want to join those 2, let me know. I'll give you some discounts so that you guys can just be a part and meet other people, because I meet amazing people who are just like you. And so I'm not going to get mushy anymore. I just wanted to say thank you so much. It's going now, all the changes that we're doing is going to roll over the next couple of days. All final changes should be out by Monday. So many of you will wake up tomorrow morning with full access to the Academy. Over the next, because we have now we're at 700 plus academies, Academy members as a whole. So all of those profiles have to be transferred over. So between now and Monday, you'll start to see your new access. Once we get everybody in and in their proper plans, then we will shut off the old Academy and everyone will just log into the new Academy, and you all will start receiving great emails and different things, and it's just going to be so exciting. I'm excited about next month. Monday, June 5th is when our new endeavor starts. Please be there. I will be sending out a special email for each training session. You've got to sign up. So it's not for just everybody. If you don't sign up, you won't participate. So you've got to take the time to sign up, and I look forward to seeing you guys there. I'm excited about the upcoming boot camps. You know, we have to decide, are we going to do them online or are we going to meet somewhere in person? Come to Atlanta. I've got two offices here. Come to Atlanta. I've got 2 offices. Y'all, we can have a working day. Yeah, anytime somebody wants to come to my office, you guys, all you got to do is let me know you're coming in town.
Oh yeah, do I need to come down there and get you?
To take me to
Down to ATL with me.
Do I have to come down there and get you, girl?
There they go.
You gonna drive down to ATL with me? Sure.
All right.
You know she's not about to get on that flight.
I might have a little panic attack going on. I don't know yet, but my 17-year-old, she got her wings before I did. She flew to Florida
Oh, wow.
for a conference thing that she had to do, which she ended up placing 26th place, which is really not bad for it to be a state competition.
Yes.
For Cisco, she placed it 26th, and this is only her first year out of all the people who she went down there with, who's been in this 4 years. Her teacher was like mind blown that she placed 26th.
That's awesomeness.
Almost awesome. Yeah, regional and national, she placed 1st and 3rd, but state she placed 26th, but she's coming next year.
That's awesomeness. Tia, I didn't know you had a baby that old.
Yes, my oldest is 17. She graduates next
3.
Can't
Oh,
do no more.
one girl and 2 boys.
2 girls and 1
2 girls and
boy.
1
He's in the
boy.
middle.
Okay, awesome.
But I do have a question to ask you, D. I don't know if I might be talking out of terms. I'm not quite for sure if I needed to post it in the group. But I did know that you did say that you was giving away the access to the Staffingpreneurs Academy full for those who don't have it. Well, since I am one of the winners, and I love the way that Chris worked it for the 30 days,
He
I
did.
wanted to know if it's okay if I give him my access, because I already have access. I just want to know. I don't
You
know.
don't even have
I
to
don't
do
know.
that because your access is going to increase. So you'll get full-blown access, not just, you won't stop at the basic plus level, but you'll get access also to the other training sessions that we have, which I think is like management training. It's more
okay.
and then Christopher will as well for
Okay.
participating.
Okay.
So he's going to get
Okay.
full access as well. So the package that you guys are going to get, it will be sold on Staffingpreneurs Academy for $1,997.
Wow.
That's the new price for that. So you guys will actually all get access to that. Okay, that is one of the packages. So I'm very excited to see it. It's a lot. It's so much training in there. I'm developing on the ClickFunnels platform, and the guys on the back there, they were like, "Man, you're a beast." That's all they kept saying is, "You're a beast." It's so much content. It's a lot of training here. Yeah. And tonight, so I was like one section I like literally was obsessed about finishing before I gave you guys access, which is the WordPress develop your website. Because I get a lot of people like, I don't know how to develop my website. I don't know how to manage my website. So I have literally created like 20 videos back to back. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. This is how you, like, so literally. And then the follow-up section and the orientation, all the videos are ready. I just need to render them and get them into the academy. Literally, I did everything in this academy. I only outsourced a few little things. This is the one business that I literally put every piece of love, joy, and happiness into. And
Writing your 2 books?
yes, I'm doing a lot, including raising this one. Yes, and did y'all hear her curse? Did
That's
y'all
a good thing.
did y'all hear her curse earlier? Like, y'all should have been all down her throat for that one. She should be shameful.
She can feed and clothe herself, so that's a positive thing. You know, she can feed and clothe herself. You know, you don't have to babysit her.
But she cursed. She said the A word. Nobody said anything but like Tiffany.
It's
Like
slim.
mother, like daughter.
It sound like mother, like
You get
daughter.
one pass.
Derek, we'll grant you the pass.
You got a pass, girl. You was excited. You got out of control. You understand?
Long alone.
So guys, we're going to have a ton of fun. We're going to grow our businesses. We're going to grow it with love and joy. She was modeling my behavior like Tiffany. My mouth is so dirty. It really is. I'm excited for you guys, and I will be in touch. I'll be online, of course, probably not tomorrow, but definitely Friday for sure. And I may even jump on Saturday, Sunday. I'm actually not, I'm on working actually this Saturday and Sunday because I want to make sure everybody gets their packages. I want to make sure you all get your emails. Some of that I will probably not do on, I don't know, because I signed every certificate. I think we have 3 that are missing. I want to sign those.
Being one of them.
Yes, definitely. I'm missing one for you as well because when Mel did my brochures, he didn't think to put the team leaders in as separate as participants, and I wanted each team leader that worked to have their own literally certificate, even if you got a team leader certificate. So if you did more than 60 points as a team captain, then I wanted you to have certificates. So next time we're going to break them up. So we're going to say everybody who's making, 300,000 or 500,000 or more, you're going to still be in the 30-day challenge, but you're going to be in this particular group. It's going to kind of be, going to separate them just a little bit, but they'll run simultaneously. Because those people are going to have different numbers. They're seasoned, than the new people, so that some of the newer people won't feel like they're being left behind. So we're going to kind of make it a little bit even. I also want to think about a little bit more. I would like to develop a Blitz committee. I don't know how you guys feel about that. It's a lot of work for those 30 days. But if you enjoyed the experience and want a team captain again, I want to do a committee, because at some point, and I know this might be kind of one of those lofty dreams like the one I had on my deathbed, but I would like this to turn into like a cruise or like some type of big ceremony, you know, and like really big with streamers and balloons and awards. We didn't do awards this time, but we will do them for the July Blitz. And to just help me kind of think about the types of awards we want to give out. Because I gave Wanda a comeback award. I couldn't think of a better name, but I would like for the awards to be very unique. And I could definitely use some of your energy around, you know, what we would like to see this Blitz Challenge grow into. We'll be doing it every other month except for November and December. That'll be back to back. But that's right. I want to have like an annual gala event to celebrate what everyone has done throughout the course of the year. So that's my next big vision for Staffingpreneurs Academy. So if anybody's interested and want to kind of be a part of that, let me know. I know you're running your business. You got a life. You got a family. But I would like to get you guys involved with everything that we do in Staffingpreneurs Academy. I don't care what it is. If you just want to get involved to be a part of the community, I want you to get involved. If not, no worries. It's still going to take place. We already know.
Hey, B, we wouldn't be successful without your guidance, honey.
I love you so much.
Hey.
I love you. I love you so much. Okay, so yes, you know what, Constance? She's asking about Recruiter Per Hour. I refuse to move forward with Recruiter Per Hour until, one, we got through the 30-day Blitz Challenge, but really until the Staffingpreneurs Academy was complete, which is done this week. Now we can, the next big venture is the podcast, and the podcast and Recruiter Per Hour work together. So we need a good 30 days on the podcast, getting it launched and so forth. Once the podcast is moving and running and we have things going, then we can take, because we already have a Staffing Startup.tv committee. That committee is going to actually help us transition some of our guests, our client guests, into the employers for Staffingpreneurs Splits and Recruiter Per Hour. So they're on hold, but they haven't gone away, not just yet. I just need a little bit of time to make things happen. This business, I love this business. It's one of my favorite businesses, but this business makes the least amount of money for me. So I really do a lot of stuff out of my pocket for this particular business. And so I'm kind of growing this organically on my own. So just throw that out there. Constance, see, I love it. Stay on top of me, Constance. Stay on top of me. I need that. Yeah, and you know what? I just want to state that the splits is a great opportunity, and I definitely think that staffingpreneurs should take advantage of the splits model. But I don't believe that staffingpreneurs should rely on that model. And because it's almost a false model to some degree. And I'll explain. With most splits opportunities, you don't really get full access. Some boards are now allowing that, but you don't get really full access, and you're not really a true partner. You're a partner tied into a pool of other partners. And so it's almost like you don't really get to experience what it's like to have an actual job order, only to a little bit. So I'm kind of glad that Splits and Recruiter Per Hour is on hold right now, because it really kind of forced each and every one of you to go out and find your own business. I don't know if you even paid attention to that. And just looking at the number of people who made placements in the last 30 days was absolutely phenomenal. And I would almost guarantee that the majority of those positions were not placed through the Splits board. They were their actual live positions with their hiring managers. And that's what we're looking for. We want you to have your own business. Splits is literally a strategy within your business model. I don't believe that it should be your full strategy. So I just I'm over here looking at what the sum is for how many placements were made all together. 47 placements altogether were made collectively for all the staffingpreneurs who participated in the 30-day Blitz Challenge in the last 30 days. 47 placements were made in 30 days. That's more than what's ever been done on Staffingpreneurs Splits as a whole. Did y'all hear that? As a whole. Splits was open for a full year. We did nowhere near 47 placements. That was without a splits board. So
I have to confess something about the splits board.
yeah.
It just ruined my little self-esteem.
Splits.
I was like, I'm gonna kill this. Oh my god. And I submitted 12 people and nobody was accepted. I'm like, whoa.
Splits is harder.
This is messing with my self-esteem here.
But you know what? Splits are harder because you're competing with like 50 other agencies who are submitting literally on the same positions. And in many cases, if all the other agencies are doing the same thing, which is recruiting from the same space that the client is recruiting from, you can only imagine yours wasn't the only one that got declined. Many of them, you know, those companies saw duplicates of resumes because just because they're on a splits board, like, again, when a split is on the market, 9 times out of 10, they're having an extremely hard time filling that position on their own. So I would not use a job board to fill positions for a split. I mean, just logically, they already have probably gone down that route. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I feel like that's where the niche comes in. And I feel like with the splits, first of all, I saw every submittal that came through, right? Because Amanda and I shared an email. And the submittals were, and I'm not talking about yours in particular, Trudy, but the submittals that the staffingpreneurs were submitting were horrible, to be honest with you. And and Amanda would not do what I told her to do. I told her to reject, and she refused to. She submitted them anyway. So, you know, it's just a little bit different. Also, with those splits positions, the majority of those positions are like professional solutions type positions. So it's just a different model. And that's another thing that I really want to kind of get into in the academy is just showing you guys the different models, because with every area of staffing, it's different. You know, when I think about Trudy, her staffing model is going to be totally different than Tia's. And you understand, it's going to be similar, but it's going to be different. So our niche is different. The way, the culture of that niche is going to be different. And so when you do direct hire placement, oh my gosh, your conversations with your candidates are going to be really different from the conversations that you have with folks that are contractors that are working on an oil rig or in a warehouse or what have you. It's just somewhat of a different process. So splits will definitely make you stronger. It will make you resilient, but I typically don't have very high expectations from splits boards as a whole. It is more, for me, practice. It's practice in recruiting. It's practice in how I manage my desk. It's extra money on the side. It's money I didn't account for, but it's more, for me, when I use a splits board, it's more for practice. It's more for me to fine tune how I recruit, to fine tune building my talent pipeline. You want to build your talent pipeline? Go on a splits board. Real positions, you could potentially fill that position, but you can definitely build a strong talent pipeline because you got a position to talk about that's actually real, whether you fill the position or not. So it's just all in how you look at things. When I go on a job board, I never go on a job board looking to recruit the candidate that I call, although I will. But my real goal is to talk to the candidate that's on that job board to find out who that candidate sits next to or who they know. You understand? So you've got to really think about everything that you're doing from a strategic perspective, and it'll help you see things a little bit easier. I'm glad it kind of rippled your feathers a little bit because it made you more focused outside of splits, Trudy, like in your own business. It was like, man, F that. I'm going to just really dive into this, you know? So it played its purpose for that time being. I also don't think that we had the best clients either. And that's one of the reasons why I pulled back on splits. I started to see, one, we need contract involved. So that's how Recruiter Per Hour came along. And two, I want to have better clients that are sold into the purpose of Staffingpreneurs Academy, that like literally want to come in and help the underdog, or that literally believe in the niche and they want to be a part of that. I want to help, I want them to be a part of us from that perspective. So then we have all contact with every hiring manager. And I don't know how that's 100% going to look, but I want us to have good relationships with hiring managers. I want you guys to see what it's like to be a true partner with a company versus just being a vendor on their list. So definitely learned a lot. That was my first splits board. The splits board is definitely not going away. It definitely hurt a little bit because I still pay the bills for the splits board even though it's alive, and I stopped all payments, which my mentor told me that was the dumbest thing I could have did, but I don't care. So, it'll come back to life, but this time I want to do it with a group of companies. I was going to say entrepreneurs, but a group of companies that are passionate about Staffingpreneurs Academy and wanting to see each staffingpreneur grow. So a little bit different. Yeah. So really cool. She says splits hurt her feelings.
You know how you talk about how the job, I remember when I was in the splits and you was like, oh my gosh, you guys don't understand how quick these job orders go. I was just like, she's just bluffing. Yes, until I actually got my own job orders. These job orders severely go quickly, and
Yes.
I mean quickly. And if you are in the actual healthcare field, and if you would like to get an insight on what a job order actually look like, if you post in the Staffingpreneurs right now, I will take 5 people and sign them up underneath my thing that I use, and I can actually show you, and then you can have a first hand. Only be like for about 10 minutes, and then I gotta log you back out. But I will be willing to show you so you can have a visual. So when they do open up the split on how quickly these job boards come and go.
Yes.
Literally, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know a lot of people thought, Tia, I know, Tia, a lot of people thought that about me and Amanda in the beginning. And even one of the staffingpreneurs, if you guys go back, if y'all go back to one of the Q&A calls, one of the staffingpreneurs got on and was like, I ain't even buying this from splits. But you've got to work a VMS contract and to see how fast they're moving. So by the time I would post a job out for all of you guys, it'll be filled. It could be filled like immediately, literally. And it's like, holy crap, I just posted it. And by the time, so that's why that niche is so imperative, because then if you got that good niche, you can just pick up the phone and call us to a couple of emails and then you can submit, which is how those positions are closing so quickly. So, but many people, when we started the splits board, I think that because they were using it as practice, their pace was very slow. And when you're working with a company who has a need right now, like you can't have and if you guys notice, that's exactly why I start you off with building your pipelines before you ever talk to your clients. Okay? So, and I literally just had this conversation with someone yesterday and talked about, 'cause every time I do my one-on-ones, my staffingpreneurs, they're like, I got to get the client. I got to get the client. I got to get the client. And I asked them, how many candidates do you have in your pipeline? 500 candidates. So you've talked to 500 candidates in the last 60 days. Oh, well, no. Okay, so how many candidates do you actually have? Maybe 10. Okay, so how are you going to run a business and offer talent and you got 10 candidates that you know? So it's like, you've got to understand where your value is. Your candidates are your capital. And I love Giselle for really tapping in and loving the pipelining stage. Many of you know my story when I did, and maybe I haven't really broke it down. When I did my first staffing agency, I followed literally the same method that most people do. I was just doing any niche I could. I was out there grinding, trying to catch a job order as fast as I could. And I was semi-succeeding. But was I hurting on the candidate side. The faster I got those positions, I didn't have any value whatsoever to my clients. I couldn't move fast enough. And I ended up making a very little bit of money for over a long period of time. When I went back to work, I started contracting, and then I decided to go back out on my own again. And when I did it that time, I started out a little bit differently. So first, I started out recruiting like IT people, but it was for the government, and it was like driving me bananas. So it was hard. It was long. I was like, I don't want to do this. If I'm going to do this for myself, I want to do something that's easy. So I started recruiting for recruiters. But I'm going to tell you what I did differently than each of you. I thought very differently than you guys did. For the first 3 months, I never did one lick of business development at all. I did not call one client. I did not call one client. Not one time. I didn't even think about it. The only thing that I did was call candidates. That's it. And I mean, from 5 a.m. It's one of the reasons why I was going through a divorce, because I worked a lot. But from 5 a.m. until midnight, I was on the phone. And I was calling, email, email, just recruiters. I had strategies. Okay, I want to talk to every recruiter in DC who's in the intel space. I want to talk to every recruiter that's in DC, Maryland, and Virginia who solely support the IT space. I want to talk to so I started creating strategies of how I wanted to connect with my candidates. And I literally started putting them in folders. They were my pipelines. And I put them in folders on my desktop and in my ATS, or in my computer in my ATS. And I started to follow up. The same rotation schedule I give you guys for the client side is the exact same rotation schedule that I use for my candidate side. Never even talked to a client at this point. And all I did was pick that phone up and talk to recruiters, email recruiters. I just showed somebody today, I built all those LinkedIn groups that I built those in 2007, 2008. They now have 20, 30, 40,000 people. But they're all niche groups. They're recruiters. They're almost every last one of them are recruiters. So I was building tribes and communities before it was even a big deal, before Seth Godin was talking about it. Okay? So I already understood that concept, and I really loved on my niche. So every time I got on the phone with someone, every time I got in an email conversation, if you can go back in that LinkedIn group and see some of the original posts, I was straight hardcore hustling. Like literally, I was fiending to talk to every recruiter. Every recruiter. I was fiending. You mean I don't know you? Oh my gosh. Let me tell you, my name is Dee Williams. This is my company. This is what I do. I'm really excited. I mean, I was fiending to talk to every person who held the recruiter title. Every recruiter was going to know me. Every recruiter. And right now, one of the largest recruiting groups on LinkedIn, it's not even the largest, it's only 29,000, but it's the most interactive. It's all recruiters. People pay me monthly to advertise to that group because I have a niche that I've been growing and that I have relationships with. So I worked my recruiters for 30 days, and I told them who I was, what I wanted to do with them, which was to build a relationship. I wanted to pipeline them. I told them this. I told them I wanted to know who they were, what they were looking for. And listen, 2 things. If you know somebody who's looking for a career opportunity as a recruiter, please tell them to call Dee Williams. If you're a hiring manager or you know someone who's looking to hire a recruiter, call Dee Williams. And I kept saying it over and over. It became my mantra. This little girl was like 4 or 5 years old, and she was walking around the house with a fake cell phone. I was like, call Dee Williams. Call Dee Williams. Call Dee Williams. Call Dee Williams. Mommy, call Dee Williams. So I said it so much. Call Dee Williams. And literally almost 3 months to the actual date, this lady calls me out the clear blue. She's like, is this Dee Williams? And I'm like, yeah, who's this? She's like, I don't know if you remember me, but we talked about a couple of months ago, and you said, I don't even know why I'm really calling you. My boss says she needs 3 recruiters, and all I heard in my mind was call Dee Williams. I was like, yes, 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 yes. That was my first job order. I didn't even have to make a cold call for that. And once I got those job orders in, it was like the floodgates just opened. Recruiters were calling me with job orders. I didn't even have to do the hardcore business development at that time. I later implemented that into my strategy because I wanted to grow. When I realized I made $1 million, I did just in my house doing this by myself. Oh crap, I can make this, I can do more. I need to start calling clients. But prior to that, I didn't have to do any of that because my network did it for me. So all I had to focus on was continuing to nourish that network and to fill my positions. And that's the model that I am attempting to teach you. But you guys have to be open to that model because many of you still see staffing from a big company's perspective. And as an entrepreneur, as a staffingpreneur, as a 1 or 2 man firm, I'm telling you now how you're going to compete is through that niche. So just kind of keep that in mind as you guys, are growing your business. I know your mind is telling you one thing, but your candidates are your capital. Tanisha Jones, who's semi-afraid of talking to hiring managers, don't call them. Why are you calling them? Stop calling them. Stop it. Stop it. Focus on your candidates and tell your candidates what you want them to do for you. And if you build a strong enough relationship, they will do it for you. And it's not just your candidates. It's the people that you know. It's the people you live around. It's the people you go to church with. It's the people you bowl with. It's the people you do all those things with. They will run your business for you. They will be your referral source. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Constance says, Constance, you can't do that. She said, I paid the $9.99 package. Should I consider giving it to another staffingpreneur? No, you'll upgrade. You'll be completely upgraded. Constance says, it's critical to know how to write up an excellent submittal. In the new academy, I think I have 5 different videos on writing submittal. Y'all gonna be sick of me because the submittals were horrible. That were coming through most of them were not good. So we definitely got to work on that. Candidate pay scales is different. It's like Constance says they did not understand the sense of urgency of getting the jobs filled quickly. That's correct. They definitely did not. She said, I get all my job orders from word of mouth via candidates and clients. I already know she does. I can already tell. Constance, you can see the things you see Constance do right now. She's showing you the level of tenacity that you need to have in your business. First of all, she does something that I don't even do. She responds back to every message. Every message. You're welcome. Thank you. It almost makes you want to be friends with her, even if you don't want to. It's just like, oh my gosh, she's so nice. She said you're welcome. Okay, great. I don't know. I'm just talking about Constance. But so I just wanted to just throw that out there at you guys that she's definitely someone you want to pay attention to and to just kind of look at some of the things that she's currently doing. I think you guys will definitely appreciate it. This is probably one of the longest 2-hour Q&As we have had. I gotta go, guys. Like, people on YouTube are like, oh man, I missed D. I love you guys. We'll keep the conversation going. Check out for my emails, messages. You probably will not hear from me on tomorrow. I'm slammed from the time I wake up in the morning till 2 a.m. I think tomorrow morning. But Friday I will be back online. Please look at the pinned message in the academy and make sure you register for the new academy. Okay, you'll make my life much easier if you do so. Also, there's a lot of announcements, but I'll start putting them out in the Facebook group and via email over the next couple of days. Right now, my goal is to get you guys all of your packages. Really quickly, does Lyric not look very festive tonight? She looks like she's ready to play her bongos and some maracas. She's got a little bow. She's got a little Spanish kind of flair going on. I know, she was ready for tonight. She jumped in the shower for y'all and everything. That's big. I'm teasing. Oh my gosh, Deshaun talking about, I can't wait to see you in Denver. Laugh out loud. Constance says,
Denver, I'm telling you.
Constance says the call has been awesome. Thank you, Being Lyric, for all that you do for each of us. I love you both. Have a wonderful Wednesday evening. You too. Guys, I'm going to end it out on this. Have an amazing evening. I will see you guys we'll see you guys next Monday for the live training. I love you. Y'all have a great night. Bye. Love you guys. I don't even have a voice anymore.